I have a question for you. Ever ask yourself the question, how far you can go? Maybe a long time ago. Well, in today's episode, I will share with you the first time I asked this question myself. More about that right after the intro. Welcome to the Day One Journey, episode 124. Chi-ching. Yes, episode 124. Well, when was the last time you asked yourself how far you can go? Maybe that was a long time ago. Well, I remind you still, this is still the self-discipline series. And what's the connection? This is the third level, the power of why. And this is just an example of one of my deepest why. I want to find out how far I can go. The first level of self-discipline, I remind you, was choosing, being able to choose, making a decision, going for what we want most than what we may want right now. The second level was commitment, being committed to that decision. And the third level is the power of why, understanding, reminding ourselves why we do what we do. So in the last episode, I shared with you that I want to truly find how far I can go. In today's episode, I will share with you, and maybe some of you can relate, when was the first time I asked this question, how far I can go? Well, it goes many years back in time. I was 8 or 9 years old. My brother was still 3 years older than me. He was just going to 7th grade, which is middle school or junior high. Not sure how you call that in your country. And that was a different school back then in Jerusalem, the name Gimnasia Rehavia. And they were in gym class. They were doing laps around the school. Each lap was around 1 kilometer, and my brother was a little bit stressed over it. So he wanted to train and to see if he can run for that 1 kilometer. So my father had an idea to measure a distance with his car, like 1 kilometer in our neighborhood, a straight line 1 kilometer, and do a test run. And I was 9 years old, 8 years old, so I wanted to join as well. So there we went, me, my brother, and my father. My father was waiting with the car, and then my brother and me were just running. And till today, I'm today right now 34. This is more than 20 years ago, more than 25 years ago. I still remember that moment. We ran at maybe at the end, the last, I think, 300 meters, I couldn't feel my legs. I think it was the first time I remember I really couldn't feel my legs. It was, but that was exciting for me. I know I wasn't that ordinary child. I was very energetic. And the first time I didn't feel my legs, I felt as if I'm flying, as if I'm Superman. And then I thought to myself, I really asked myself, I just wondered how far I can go. It's like I'm not even feeling my legs. Maybe they will drop off or something. So that was that specific moment when I really felt the excitement of finding out how far I can go. I was running so fast. Didn't feel my legs, but I kept even faster. At least this is what I was feeling in that moment. I want to share that with you. Some of you may relate. It's pretty similar to the image I sometimes see in my mind that I shared with you, I think 2 episodes ago, when I'm seeing myself, I'm imagining myself out in the nature, in a meadow, huge field of grass, even no trees, only me and the horizon and the grass. And I'm running, I'm starting to run. I have full energy, and I'm just thinking to myself like, how far I can go. There's nothing between me and the horizon. It's like I'm pushing myself, and I'm really, how far I can go. This is my question that I have. Some of you may relate to this one. I know it may sound a little bit extreme, but the people that are listening that might be want that period of time just to sit there in the meadow, enjoying the moment. I fully understand that. Maybe you can also try to imagine running to the horizon. It can be fun. But back to the self-discipline, back to the self-discipline series, and my commitment and all the connection. When people sometimes ask me, how do you have so much energy and how do you have so much self-discipline? I know my why, and one basic, very deep why, as I shared with you, I really want to know how far I can go. And I'm doing these videos one every day. I'm doing other projects. In every project, I see as if I'm running through that horizon, and I truly want to know how far I can go. So this is me sharing that story, personal story with the running, and this idea with you. Some of you can relate. Some of you may relate a little bit less. Either way, we're out of time. So back to you. Think about an idea in your life, an area in your life that you want to get better in. Now put that in the horizon. Put your ideal goal or ideal state just there in the horizon, and be in the meadow, be in this field of only grass. Start running and start putting yourself there. Start to putting yourself there. Yeah, I'm just finishing the video. I'm just finishing the video. So see you in the next episode. And do this till tomorrow. Have a great day one.